everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thought I'd do a shave and follow up on Paul Bombino's shave using my Schick Hydro Magic 500 with the Feather Pro blade that Bruce Weber so kindly provided, that has been cut down to fit a standard Schick Injector razor. Didn't have any problems putting it in, even without opening up the mechanism. But I did find when I did open the mechanism that because the little holes, there's only one that really catches, that you have to be careful with this style razor, which is the one that opens. And I think the 500 is the only one that does that. You have to be careful and make sure that it's aligned, and I just kind of hold it like this and close it up, and it's good to go. So I'm really looking forward to using this and telling the difference. Today I'm going to use, for pre-shave, another corn huskers that I mixed up, and maybe you can see it, honeysuckle fir spice skin food. This is what I made to go along with this that I made the last shave that I did, which is fir, I believe a touch of orange, and maybe a little bit of honeysuckle and some grapefruit and some spice, along with Florida water. I use that as my base for my aftershave. I'm going to be using that today. And today I am going to use my trusty boar brush. This is the Omega 4P professional boar brush. I've had it soaking, and I added some weight to this. You see this crack right along here? You can just pop that open like that, and I added some BBs and some wax. And it went from a hollow, really light brush to a pretty hefty brush, and I thought maybe I'd overdone it at first, but the more I'm using it with this weight in it, the better lather it is. It really is turning out good. And then for my soap today, a long time ago, I got a whole bunch of Mama Bear's soap samples. And I don't know what all was going on. I never did really get into them and use them as soon as they came. But I'm going to start using some of them. And this one I'm going to use Cabin in the Woods. And I think that will go real well with the other things that the mad scientist has created. And it's got a woodsy flavor, particularly subtle. It's a nice smell. I don't know exactly what to describe it other than it's woodsy. It's let's get a little bit of water going here. Of course, I particularly, I know a lot of people use their boar brushes to face lather, and I don't particularly enjoy face lathering with a boar brush. Maybe this brush that we're going to get on the Big Shave, the Big Shave special that we're getting, and you guys that worked on it, you did a great job of designing it. I like the blue, and I like the crystal look. This is working up pretty good lather. I think I need a little bit more water. But maybe that'll change my mind on face lathering with a bore. I know a lot of you guys, you just swear by it, but I find the bore just is too scritchy. But you know, of course, this isn't an expensive bore either. This is a $10 bore brush that I've got. I think since I bought them, they've gone up in price. But a little bit more water. I think they're maybe 15 or 16 now, and that's only been just a few months ago. There we go. It's turned into a pretty good lather now. I talked about the skin food. I didn't put any on, so I need to put some on. And this will be a real good complement to the honeysuckle fir soap that I mixed together and created a cream, a crope. And wasn't too many guys that volunteered to test out my soaps here in the U.S. I don't know if you guys just didn't see it, if you weren't interested, if you know, the requirement to do a video was part of it. But there were 3 of you that volunteered, so I'll send out samples to all 3 of you. I can't remember who all they are. I think Dean Winters was one, Tony was one, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember the 3rd. But if you guys go back and you watch my videos, since I've put them up on YouTube now, and you decide you want to do a sample, I won't send y'all 3, maybe even, unless I'm in a particularly good mood, and then I'll probably send y'all 3. But if there's particularly one that you want to use, let me know, and I'll send you a little bit. I've still got a full tub of all of them. So here we go. Feather blade. Well, I can feel that it is more aggressive, as far as when you mean aggressive, in that I can feel the blade a little bit more than what I can feel the other blade. The proof will be probably after the second pass. Like I've said in other videos, my chin is my biggest problem area, underneath in particular, as far as getting a smooth shave. But up in here and in my corners of my mouth, if I'm going to have a nick, more than likely that's where it's going to be. And it really doesn't make any difference what kind of razor it is, although I have found that straight bar safety razors tend to nick me more than an open comb. And like I've said before, that is totally and completely counterintuitive of what you would think. But for me, it's the truth. A straight bar razor will reach out and bite me, whether it's an aggressive or whether it's not as aggressive. In my trouble spots, I will get more nicks and more weepers from a straight bar razor than from most open combs. I haven't tried an R41. I don't know if that's going to be any different, but in some respects, because of the design of what I've seen of pictures of the R41, it's described as being an open comb, but in some respects, in my book, the R41 is not a true open comb. It's a juiced up straight bar. In my idea, an open comb means that it looks like a true comb that you could comb your hair with. Getting more audio feedback from this blade. Wash off. Can't tell a huge amount of difference at this stage between the Schick before and with just regular Schick blade. Across the grain will tell, I guess. The aroma of this soap it's not overpowering, it's nice. It's got a little musky type of aroma. It's got some piney stuff in there. Across the grain. For some reason, this soap seems to be dying on me. And it's not sitting in hot water or anything. It's still slick. It's gotten real bubbly, whereas before it was nice and rich. Well, after third pass, quite honestly, Bruce, I can't tell any difference. It feels a little bit more aggressive, like I said before, but results, it may knock them up a notch on the efficiency scale. But I've got, see, I'm doing a lot of cleanup here. So, you know, it improves it. It improves it, like I say, a notch. As far as sharpness, as far as dramatically knocking it up there, I don't think it does. So, you know, we'll just have to see how things go. I'm going to use this Skin Food as a post. Do I do it before or after? I'm going to do it before. You let that dry just a second. But it's already started a nice fir, woodsy kind of smell. And the homemade aftershave, it kicks it up a notch. It smells nice. Let's see how long it lasts. But in conclusion, Queen Charlotte soap, or not Queen Charlotte, Mama Bear soap, I like it. It's nice. But I'm concerned about it dying there at the end on me. Let's see if you can kind of see in the bowl, it's gotten real bubbly. And I'd like to have some comments if you guys have any on that. Maybe in the technique, maybe I needed more water, maybe less water. I don't know, I'll just have to play with it. But that's the shave. Thank you, Bruce Weber, for providing the feather blade. I think I'll probably get some. I think I'll get some and cut them down and extend the experiment. But you know, these should last a long time. And by the way, I use my Schick blade. I took it out. I didn't throw it away. I'm going to use that bad boy again because I think it's got more shaves in it. So have a good rest of your weekend here in the U.S. We've got a holiday on Monday, so no work. Yay! And we will talk with you later.